Hey guys, welcome to another doodle talk. Sorry if you can hear my fan right now. It's kind of getting hot now, and I closed my window because otherwise there's just too much noise from outside. So, I mean, it doesn't make sense because the fan makes noise as well, but at least it's not people yelling or anything or cars passing by. So, hopefully, you guys can hear me well, and if not, then just take it as white noise and it'll be relaxing. I hope. So yeah, I haven't done one of these in a while, and kind of miss them. Just talking and drawing and not really worrying that I have to transfer all the files and make a speed paint or anything, even though speed paints are kind of fun to edit, to be honest. Although finding the music, that's not that fun. But yeah, let's just get started, because that way we can just finish later, not right now because I'm just starting. Okay, so I decided to work on this black paper that I found. It was I was just like looking at all the materials that I normally have in my drawer, and I saw this and I'm just like, I forgot that I had this. Because I have a lot of like materials that I don't use because I had such a problem with buying things, and actually I still have that problem. And because I got like a big bus. I'm planning on doing this art haul video, and so I bought like a bunch of materials, and I've been amounting some materials, and supposedly I was finished. But then I went to the website and I'm just like, oh, but I also need this. And then I just ordered like a bunch of things also. So I'm just like, I can't really do the haul video without those things. So I'm gonna try to restrain myself once they get here and actually just do the haul. Because otherwise I'm just gonna be like, oh, but then I also could include this, and it's gonna be such a great haul. And because I don't have that much money. I really don't. So I don't know what I'm doing, like wasting my money. Well, it's not really wasting, it's raw materials. You can never waste those. But I don't know what I'm doing, just buying all those things when I know fully well that I shouldn't. And so yeah. I don't know what I'm drawing right now. Like, I just had like this girl's profile that I'm kind of like destroying on the screen. So I have sort of an idea what I want to draw. I don't know if that's what's gonna end up happening, but yeah. And yeah, I have a very big problem with buying supplies. I don't remember if I told you guys, but like before, I used to work kind of far away from where I am right now, where I live. It had to be like an hour and a half. And I would go by train, and then during that ride there was this one stop where there was an art store, and in that art store I would go in because I had like this bad habit of like going there, and I guess it's a kind of like a commonplace habit between artists, but it became a bad habit because I would go there and I would be like, I'm just gonna look at stuff, but you don't really end up just looking at stuff. I actually went in and I would be like all through like the halls, like they have the passageways where all the materials were, and in the end I would be carrying bags out, and I'd be like, this is why I work. And it wasn't good, really. It's really not a good idea to do that. I don't recommend it, especially if you're retired on money. And even now, like, I thought maybe I was done with that, because obviously I don't go there anymore. I have a new job, so I'm like, okay, good, I'm gonna save money like that. But no, you have internet, and internet is so convenient, and so yeah, that didn't end up happening. So I have Amazon, where my first order some of my orders have been from Amazon, and then some of them have been from Dick Blake, and actually this order is from Dick Blake, thank you, DOODLE. You guys are very convenient and kind of cheap, so it's helpful. I'm not a sponsor. But yeah, but there's just so many things that I want. Like, I order, well, I'm not gonna really tell you what I order because obviously there's gonna be a video, you know. So, but I ordered some things that I've been meaning to get like forever. And my last order, I did get well, I can tell you this, I got like a watercolor block because my old one, the one where I'm doing the paintings, the illustrations for like the 100-day project, that one, I finished it, which I'm actually really proud of myself for doing that, because I normally, like, I always get art supplies and I never finish them, like, no matter how long I have them. And this time I did finish it, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool, because it means that, you know, I'm actually painting, I'm actually doing something, right? And but it was worrisome because I needed more illustration paper, more watercolor paper, I mean, because otherwise I can't continue my 100-day project, and that's very time, it's important, like, because I have like dates and everything of when I'm doing all the illustrations. Even though I haven't been really good at keeping at it, I still have some sort of idea of how many I want finished by this time and by this other time. But like by the time this month ended, I needed, well, May, I mean, when May ended, I needed to have at least like 10 paintings done, and I did 11, so that's good. Well, technically my 11th one was this month, like around the beginning of this month, which still is the beginning, but it still counts. I counted. Made me feel better about myself. Let's see, I need to add some sort of fantastical element to her, because otherwise it's kind of boring. I am sorry. Let's see, what kind of fantastical element though? We are going to erase this. I actually haven't done art in black paper since the beginning of time, so if I make a lot of mistakes, that is why. Let's see, I'm gonna make you into a sea creature. Why do you have a nose then? Darn it. Okay, you're a mammal, but also from the sea, like a dolphin or a whale or something. Let's see. If you guys know who I'm stuck, I am not drawing the fairy. I'm sorry for bringing fandom into this, but I am not drawing her right now. This is something else. And that lately for my art videos, the ones that I am making right now, I actually have 2 already made that I haven't uploaded at this time that I'm recording this, and it's kind of liberating not to have to worry about having to upload it that day, because I still want to do other projects. Like today I finished filming what is it called? The Crayola challenge, but it's like the Crayola crayon challenge, not like the marker one that most people do, because I don't really do markers. And it was really fun, and I actually surprised myself with it. I was like, whoa, I can do this. Because I thought it was gonna suck. Like, I thought I was gonna suck so badly, but no, I didn't. It actually was very nice. I did, let's see, can I tell you this? I'm not sure, but I am. I did a panther with crayons, and it came out kind of nicely. Actually, I think the Crayola challenge is gonna go up before Doodle Talk. So yeah, I did a panther. I did a panther, and it was really awesome, and I am very, 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 very proud of it, if you couldn't tell. And I got a lot of inspiration for it from, let's see, what was her name? Lacry Fine Art, I think that's her name. She does a lot of really good paintings and a lot of really good drawings. She's just a general all-around really great artist. And she did a panther once in, I believe, color pencil. I need to get this open. These are my pan pastels. I got them, like, if you haven't seen that video, I got them during Sketchbox, and I'm gonna use them today because I gotta get some use from them. I'm still regretting not getting a red, but I guess I do have Venetian red and I have terracotta. That's kind of nice. Let's see. My battery is about to die. I'm gonna have to change it. No. Anyways, and I'm gonna use this brush, which it looks good, but it's actually like, I used like a lot of, when I first got my shimmering ink, I used it and I can't seem to quite clean it that well. So I'm like, I'm just gonna use it for pastel. I don't know. Actually, these come with like their own sponges, but I'm gonna see how it does with this because I have no idea. I don't know. I don't use pastels. Let's see. I'm gonna do, well, you're a sea creature, you're supposed to be kind of blue, but I want your blue for your hair, so you're gonna be kind of yellowish, maybe. Put it on like a little blush. Yeah. Actually, this is really nice just like this. I didn't know it was gonna come up this well. Ha ha ha. Nice surprises. It's so soft looking. That's so nice. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Actually, that looks more white because it's the highlight, but I'm just gonna sit in the skin. The bad thing is that I can't really say I'm gonna add more water to like spread the paint, because obviously this isn't water-based, but it's still quite nice. And I'm not really using that much pastel in the brush because I don't want to just scratch at it, but and that ended up dying right now. Oh boy, that was fast. And again, I've been using it today a lot since I just said that I did my Crayola. I always forget the name. My Crayola challenge. Let's see. Such softness. Go around in circles. Use that pastel as much as you can. I should not be blowing at anything because I'm using all the pastel. At least that's the idea. Move around the paint. Yeah. I'm actually kind of happy with the way things have been going with my project, the 100-day project, because it has been kind of hard to keep up with it, because there's been weeks where I'm just like, this is so tiring. I'm just so tired. I don't want to paint. I don't want to do anything. And I come home from work and I'm like, I don't want to do anything. And it can be very tiring, and I'm not happy that sometimes I don't paint. But thankfully I have been pretty active this week and other days, which means I'm still on track. Like, at first I thought that the 100-day project ended this month, and I'm just like, what? I only have like less than a third finished. What is this? But it actually turned out that it was next month. It's next month at the end of that month. So I still have a lot of time for it, and I'm on my 12th illustration right now, which means I'm more than 1/3 of the way. I still need to do like more, but I have 2 months left, so that makes it a lot better. I think I'll be able to finish it. I'll be very happy if I can, because big projects are very hard for me to maintain. Just something that I've never really been that great at. But once I'm driven, like, this is something that I really enjoy doing. The whole just painting, just art, it's something that I enjoy doing. So thinking of this as something that it will help me maybe in the future for maybe a art career, I think that really helps me out a lot, because I'm like, okay, I would like to stop working where I'm working, and if I want to do that, I need to do this, and if I need to do this, then I have to do it. And then it's not really that I have to do it, because I actually enjoy doing this immensely. It's not even like, oh, I have to do it. It's just, I really do enjoy doing it, and there's such a difference in it. So I'm gonna, as long as I can, I'm gonna keep this going. And I think that really drives me to do all this, you know, because even doodle paint, like, it's relaxing, but it can be exhausting, because like I said, I just painted. I did a digital painting also in the morning, and that could get exhausting, like just painting all day. But it doesn't, because at the end of the day, I'm just like, wow, I did so much that I wanted to do, because I really want to do all of this. And it's a really nice feeling. I don't know how many of you guys can understand that, but it's a great feeling. I think that if I could do this for a living, like maybe someday make YouTube as sort of like a profitable living that could eventually support me, I would be so happy doing this. Like, I know, like, it could be frustrating, because I would need to like keep getting content out, a lot of content, but I enjoy doing this. And to be honest, at least until right now, from what I know right now, I would be up to it. I would like to do this for a living, and just wake up every day, think, okay, I have to film this video and I have to do that thing. And I understand that it would be stressful at times, because it's just like, you know, it would be kind of like my job now, and I would need to have a certain amount of things done certain kind of days. And especially if I start working with other people, it's gonna be a responsibility for them too. Well, for me, because of them. But I wouldn't mind. I don't think I would mind at all. Let's see. That's a pretty good base, but let's try a little bit of this. What are you? You are burnt sienna shade. Oh, shade. Why shade? I would like a actual burnt sienna. But okay. I guess I can make do with you. Mix them up, mix them up. These are fun to use this way, to be honest. I'm not like, I don't use pastels, but these are fun to use just like this, like with a brush. I think because I'm just like much more comfortable with brushes than anything else. So I'm like, oh, okay, I get this, I get it, I get the appeal. The great thing about having a camera like the one I have is that you can turn the screen to face me when I'm filming, so I can like sort of see like a sort of preview of how it looks from afar, from the picture, which means I need more shading over here, so I don't have to like keep moving this and like putting it far away from me, or like stepping away from it. I need to raise that. Make it softer without that line. And actually, if I add less pastel, it's gonna look darker because black paper. that actually doesn't look that nice. Let's take some of you away. And let's add more of you. Yellow. Yeah, sure. I can go back to it after. I'm into the shading part. Let's see. Now we do a little bit of white over here. Oh, wait, her nose. I forgot her nose. Something like that. And we're gonna like add up some here. You know, it might be fun to do more pastel now that I think about it. Like, this is really like changing my mind about like just doing watercolor. Well, I don't just do watercolor obviously, but I could end up doing more pastel. And actually one of the things that I order is to help me for that. Well, it wasn't for that, it was actually for something else, but it's multi-purpose for this type of art, so it would help me a lot to have it, and it would motivate me more to do more pastel. Except storing pastel is like a pain if you don't have space, which I don't. So I don't know how we're going to do about doing that. I wasn't sure if you can blend this, but you can, which I guess is always considering is charcoal. More little white right here. Highlights. Do not be afraid of highlights. But I like doing stuff. No, do not be afraid of being bold. That's actually a really big problem of mine, that especially with my paintings, that I've noticed that I end up building layers very softly, and at the end when I'm too afraid of adding more layers, which means a lot of my paintings don't look as nice and vibrant as I want them to look, and that is becoming a really big problem, which is kind of annoying me, because I don't like my paintings looking like all dead in color, especially with watercolors. It's watercolors, like, they feel special. They're very special when it comes to working with light, so I don't want them to look dull. And yet, if I do too much and I ruin it, I'm so afraid of that, because I don't want to ruin my paintings. I mean, I'll do more paintings in the end, but I don't want to ruin the paintings I do, because I'm spending a lot of time on them, and they're my paintings. I don't want to ruin them. My dad will be okay with that though. See, my dad, he's proud of me being an artist and everything, but he really loves realism, to the point where like he doesn't really get that excited about my paintings, because my paintings are nice in my opinion, but they're not realism. Like, he wants me to do all the details and everything, and in the end I'm just like, but I don't want to do all the details. Realism is not my thing, really. Even though I like things to look real, it's not my thing. And he just gets like, but you need to think about detail, it's gonna look nicer. And I don't deny that it will look nicer, but I don't want to do all those details. So he gets kind of like, okay, fine. So I'm just like, okay, fine. And then he's just like, okay, fine. And actually we don't fight about it. It's actually pretty understanding of it, but it's just like he tells me all the time, like, you need more details, you should do more details. And it gets kind of annoying sometimes because I'm just like, you know, I don't want to add details. But that's what happens. My mom, on the other hand, she's just like, that looks nice. So I'm just like, yay, mother. That's why I take you out to eat. I do take her out a lot to eat. I love taking my mom out to eat, actually. She's just so nice all the time. I would like to take my dad out to eat more too. But he is less willing to go out. Which makes sense because I am actually a lot like him and I don't like to go out a lot. And actually it's my mom that mostly tells me, we should do this, we should do that. And I'm just like, why, mother? Why? Just let me be home. But she gets me out, which I guess is good, since, you know, I need to go out sometimes. But I just want to stay home and rest. Why can I not do that? Why can't I just stay home and do stuff here, like painting all the time, forever and ever and ever and ever? That's kind of looking kind of good, except this does not require the blackness, it requires the lightness. Ah, see, there I go, I'm being kind of oldish right here. You can do it. Do not be afraid of darker, of stronger, what can I say? Stronger, darker, I don't know, strokes, what brush strokes, I don't know. Do not be afraid of being bold. There we go. That sounds better. Except now I can see the pencil marks, which I guess you can also see on the other one, but still. Oh, but that's really strong. Oh no. Oh no. Keep blending. Keep blending. I cannot blend anymore. See, this is why I'm afraid of being bold. Though I guess the yellow kind of made up for it. But still, I wouldn't have needed the yellow if I had not been bold. Lesson to you guys. Never go after what you seek. I'm kidding. Let's see. I should work on those ears. I did not actually work on these ears. I should do that. Actually, I could do this more with hold. See, and I'm losing so much pastel. Okay, use the whole lot of it and then come and push it back. Jesus. Well, I guess I do tell you not to like overload your sponge, or in my case brush, so you don't end up with a lot of waste like I am right now. And then a little bit of darker tone. Maybe that'll look okay. Hopefully. You can't really get that much detail here with this, but I do have some brown pencils. Terracotta and the other one, which I think it might help. Oh, that looks very yellowish. That's okay. Got my pencil. That I hope will help. Let's see if that works. Kinda. Let's see now. Let's do terracotta. No, Venetian red. How does that look? I don't have a black paper. Scratch black paper. Hey, you thought I did. I thought I had a scratch. Oh, there we go. You. Look at this. Was it you? Or was it you? Or was it... you. Oh yeah, it was you. Okay, so I'm using my Conte Sanguine for this part. Just taking her lips, color, because color, and because red is good. I will never understand why the pan pastel people send us a packet without any red in it. It's such a staple color. Like I got I got like two browns, sort of like that. I got a green, a blue, and a yellow. That's good. But then I got the brown I was using right now, and then I got, what was this? Orange shade, which is actually kind of brownish anyways. So I'm just like, no, why? Don't send me this. Let's see, can I can soften a little bit. Conte is a little bit harder to handle, I think. But no, it works fine. Okay, cool. That is cool. Except now she looks like a clown. It's okay though. This is okay. I think it's okay. And this, I think that's why I pulled it a bit too much over here. And a bit too much over here. Okay, so clean this a bit, get yellow, fix that thing. Because I don't know how to handle myself. I'm horrible at this. But that's okay. Because it's actually looking nicer than I thought it would. So, I'm still winning Pastel. You have not won over me. Nice, that looks okay actually. Yeah. That means I had some shade under that lip. Not there, but yeah. And let's see, now I'm gonna add a little bit of Venetian red because it's darker. Yeah. Actually, believe it or not, I need to use one of my blacks because I use this, yeah, this charcoal. Because I totally forgot to leave like a little bit of line here. Let's darken a little bit. Let's see. Now let's do the hair. Hair. And for that I'm gonna go all bold. Yes. Oh, I'm adding too much to my thing. Be bold. Now I'm telling you guys to be bold. Actually, it doesn't look as blue as I thought it would. Although I guess it does. Okay, in the camera it does. So I guess it's just my point of view. Which I guess is the point of view that counts because I'm the one that's drawing it. You know, this blue looks very shimmering, but it's not a shimmering blue, it's ultramarine blue. I know they have shimmering colors, but like part of it seems very glittery. And I thought that too the last time I used it. I'm just like, what kind of stone or mineral do they use for ultramarine blue? Because I don't actually know. And what if it's kind of shimmering? That would be cool. But then other ultramarine blues aren't actually you know, shimmery. So I don't know what's happening there. I guess she's very artistic looking in that sense that I'm using yellows for the lights and blues for the darks, which is like a lot of art teachers make you do. Yeah, I am getting fond of these pastels, even though I'm like kind of failing at them. The whole brush thing, it really helps. And this also happened with like the markers. Let's see, where was it? I think it was Art Snacks that I got in all my other unboxings I had gotten markers, but they were all like chisel tip and a nib tip, and I never liked them. And I'm like, I don't like markers, I don't do markers. And I kept repeating that, I don't do markers, I don't like markers. In all my unboxings. And then but then this time in Art Snacks, my latest unboxing, it was the June one, in case you guys are watching this some other time. But I actually got a brush tip marker. And when I saw it, I'm just like, oh, it's a brush tip, that's nice. But I thought I'm still probably not gonna like it because it's still a marker and I don't do markers. But when I used it, even though I just did like a line with it, like it wasn't even anything artistically challenging or anything, it was just like a block, just so I could draw some like a wall. Even though that's the only reason I used it, I still got a feel to it more than the other markers I had gotten. Like I'm still kind of like, oh, okay, that actually felt okay, even though I didn't really use it that much, but I felt okay. So now I'm just like, what if I do like markers and it's just the tips that I haven't been feeling, you know? What if I got more brush tip pens, markers? What if I got more brush tip markers and I actually do ended up like having like maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 just to start, like those small little sets, and then I could really see and try, and maybe I do like markers, maybe I do want to get into markers as well as half of the people here on YouTube. Half of the artists know how to use markers, I don't. But maybe I do, maybe I can, maybe it's something that's been waiting for to happen in me. And I just haven't found the right time or the right tool for it, which would be the brush tip, because basically I'm very at home with brushes, and like with brush tip pens, I love them, I adore them, and I think that I could use them over like regular pencils all the time. Or when I ink my stuff, my paintings, my watercolor paintings, I don't use my brush tip pens, or I don't use my regular mechanical tip pens. I end up using a brush, and I use my liner, and I love using it much better than a pen. Excuse me. I love using it much better than a pen, and it's just, I feel so good using a brush instead of anything else. So maybe, just maybe, I could, in fact, you know what, I think this will go faster. I mean, I'm almost finished, but I think it will go faster if I did it with like a sponge. Let's see, maybe I can do this. But it's also, well, maybe just like a small part of it. But it's used. No. Oh, okay. No. That's even worse. What did I do? I was so happy with it too. And I just said that I prefer using brushes. Ah, no. Get away from here. You brown. Brown? Color brown? That's not supposed to be in there. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna keep going with the brush. Let's see. Yeah, so if I could like just get, I even like was looking at them at Dick Blick when I was on the website, when I was gonna binge buy stuff that I shouldn't have. But I actually was looking at them. It's like maybe I should like buy a small little set. But I didn't buy it, which is why I'm telling you guys I didn't actually end up buying it, because I'm like, I do want the other stuff though, and like if I buy these, I'm not gonna buy the other ones, because even though I love to, I shouldn't be buying anything, I still know that there's a certain amount I kinda can waste for my money, and it was not meant to be this time at least. Maybe next time. Next time I actually go out of my way and buy things, which I don't know when that's gonna be, because this month is turning out to be a bit of a tight budget. I shouldn't really say that considering I just bought some stuff, but I didn't know it was gonna be a tight budget month when I bought them, so there's my excuse. I should though save money for those cases, shouldn't I? I'm really bad at saving money, especially when I thought I was gonna be good at saving money, and I was being good at saving money when I moved my job, I mean, but I didn't used to buy things online back then. I wasn't really used to it because I had the art store like so close to me coming from work, on my way, I mean. It wasn't close to me, it was on my way. But so for those first like I think 3 months I didn't buy any art supplies, and I was okay with it because I had so much from all my other visits, but I didn't buy any art supplies. And I'm like, yay, I'm saving money. But then I went to the website, and then I'm like, this seems easy. I could buy like this one thing that I need from here. And so I started I made an account, and I connected it to my PayPal, and I bought the thing plus another thing that I wanted as well because I saw it. And then I ended up looking at the website and seeing it with the website and exploring the website, and it was a nice website. It's a very nice website. Good job, Dick Blick, again. You did good jobs. Oh god. And now I buy it from there all the time. And then okay, I'm just telling you guys all my bad habits, but like, and then I didn't used to buy from eBay or Amazon all that much because I didn't really trust the sites, you know, because like other people sending you things, like it's not the real companies, I think, well, most of the time. And but I went to eBay, and I actually had trouble from Amazon one time because I ordered this, what was it, I wanted to buy the Mad Max art book, and my credit card, I forgot that I had changed my card because I lost the other one, and I had gotten a new one, so the number was different, and the CVC code, something like that, that's, I think that's what it's called. So that was different, but I forgot about it, so I ordered something from Amazon, and I'm like, yay. And and then like it took weeks and weeks, and it's like it was never getting sent until later they sent me like an email, and they're like, oh, there was a problem with the order and we haven't been able to send it, and this other thing, and blah blah. And I didn't really understand at the time what the problem was. And then I got really mad because I had been waiting for weeks, and I had been excited to get it, but I hadn't gotten it. So I'm like, oh, you know what, never mind. And then I canceled the order, and I went ahead and went to eBay, and I forgot I had green. I went to eBay and I went and I ordered from there, and I got it like 2 days later, and I'm like, I am never ordering from Amazon again. Look at this, like, learn Amazon, learn. And because I was so mad, and I had gotten it from eBay like in 2 days, so I'm like, I'm only gonna buy things from eBay now. So that was the thing, and I bought a lot of stuff from eBay, to be honest. But then I went back to Amazon, and I finally realized that it was because the credit card was wrong, that my order had not gone through. By this time, there had been like, I think 2 months, and I hadn't bought anything from Amazon. I hadn't even logged on into my account for a while because I was so angry. And I went there, and I finally changed my credit card to what it was, and so I'm like, okay, I guess I can order something from here now. And I did order one thing that I needed that I couldn't find on eBay. Imagine that. I couldn't find it on eBay. No, actually I think that I did found it, but wait, I did find it, but it was a little bit pricier because it was on, let's see, it was on what's it called? It was an auction, and I started watching that auction, but it was like it started going up a lot. Like on the day I started like submitting a higher account against whoever else wanted that one book, because I think it was the Tarzan art book. That's the one I wanted to buy at that time. My other little piece just fell off the eraser. That's the one I wanted to buy at that time, and like, it's just, the price kept going up to the point where I realized that I wasn't actually saving all that much. And because of that, I'm just like, you know what, never mind, I'm not gonna win this thing, or if I win it, it's gonna be with a higher price than I wanted to pay, because the price at the beginning was really good, but just like, it's not anymore. So I decided to like leave the action, and I'm just like, never mind. So I went to Amazon and searched for the thing, and I found it, and I found it like less than half of the price that that the other one was gonna end up with. And I'm like, oh my gosh, and I can do this. So I bought the book, and the book came like also in 2 days. So I'm just like, oh cool. So like my trust was full, all the way full, just back for Amazon. So I'm just like, yay, I can order things from Amazon again. And from then on, I made list, and I have like a bunch of lists of different things that I want, and I have like a bunch of, like, I just go to Amazon and search for things that I want, you know. And it's just funny because I'm just like, another place to buy things from. That is not what I needed, but I do because I like it. Let's see, she needs something else. We are gonna put some green on her hair as well. Green, 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 green. Green, green, green. Green, green, green. She actually looks kind of greenish from her face, even though it's yellow, but makes me think of like a water version of Elphaba. That's good. That would be kind of cool, actually. Water version of Elphaba. She would be the sea witch. That actually fits. Wait, that actually fits. She would be the sea witch, and she would get her revenge on Dorothy, who is the Ariel's great niece or something, like a Little Mermaid 5. And she would be like, you killed my sister. I think that's a plot of Little Mermaid 2, actually. Yeah, I think so. Never mind. Actually, was it? Yeah, the Witch of the East was Elphaba's sister, and Dorothy killed her with her house. And oh, spoiler alert if you don't know the Wizard of Oz story. But yeah, and Yeah. But she could be the sea witch. You never know, like a plot twist right there. Or it could be an AU for the Little Mermaid, and it'd be like Little Mermaid ends up being Dorothy, and the sea witch Ursula would be like Elphaba instead. And what else? I don't know. And or it could be the AU for Little Mermaid too. So it's like, you killed my sister, and because of that, she's like, I'll see you, my pretty, and your little dog too. You know, like what she says. And I'm actually surprised I remember that much. I don't really watch that much Wicked or anything. I know Wicked a lot more than The Wizard of Oz, which I guess is kind of weird, but not really, considering nowadays it's a lot more famous. And then little Ariel, who is Dorothy actually, ends up getting, okay, so in the AU she wouldn't be red hair, but because like the good witch, whom I don't know who would end up being, like the good witch, she gives Sarah her red hair, and that's why her hair becomes red, because it wasn't red originally. And she gets red hair, and that's why how she travels, and she meets people, and she meets Sebastian, whom she didn't know, and she meets Flounder, and she meets, who could be the third person? Let's make Sebastian the let's see, should we make him the Tin Man, or the Tin, yeah, let's make him the Tin Man, because he has like a carapace and all that stuff, so it's like he's protected. So he was gonna be the version of the Tin Man, and Flounder can be the version of, I'll make him the Scary Lion. I don't know if he has a name. I think it's just Lion or Scary Lion. So that's gonna be Flounder, and let's see who could be the crow. Oh, what's it called? Scarecrow. There we go. Who could be the Scarecrow? I think. What if, let's see, he has to rule afterwards, doesn't he? Oh, what if like it's the princess servant, the guy that helps, like, you know, his servant, but like he's gonna end up being the Scarecrow. I mean, it will have to be like one of her friends, but I can't remember any other her friends. Oh, the seagull. There we go. Yeah. I forgot about him. I don't remember his name though. But like he could be the Scarecrow, and yeah. Okay, we have the characters. So she goes on a quest, and she meets all those friends, and then the Wizard of Oz in the end can be, I guess, her dad. Does that fit? I don't even know. I have a hair on my little knitter eraser. Anyways, her dad could be the that doesn't make sense either though, because he really is wise. Hold on, that white right there is just too strong for my taste. Yeah, sure. So yeah, there's your Little Mermaid, a Little Mermaid Wicked AU crossover, whatever. So now somebody go and write that, and then link it to me, because I want to read that. I'd be like, inspired by Doodle Bones. written by whoever wrote it. Here it is. And then they make like a play of it. Imagine. I don't think so. Disney wouldn't allow that. But still, it would be cool. Like an underwater. Like the way the Little Mermaid was. I never saw the Little Mermaid, but I saw like gifs of it. I actually say gifs more than gifs, but yeah, debates on it. Her hair is actually not like this, but I need it curly because I like curly hair. Curly and bouncy and, you know, all over in front of the back of her face. I have a thing for curly hair. My hair is not curly. My hair is actually straight and it just falls down. It's not even poofy. Like, it can get poofy, but it's very rarely. So, very rarely, I mean. And, but my mom does have curly hair. But hers is not like this much because she has very little hair. So I'm like, darn it, mother. You could have had such great hair too. She was like, I know. But, yeah. I have a thing for drawing curly hair, especially. I think that's my thing, drawing curly hair. But then again, maybe it's not just drawing it, because curly hair on certain people looks very good. I'm just saying. Just saying. Anyways, yeah. Oh, that might have been too many lines. But whatever. Oh, maybe I can soften them. Softer, softer, softer. Softer lines. Just blend everything in. What is blue? I don't know. Blue is gone. Blue is gone forever. Blue is a non-existent color in this world. Blue is an illusion. Yeah. Is that even working? Well, I guess it's making it softer. Whatever. See, I would love to stream all this stuff like at some point, but I'm actually really bad at streaming because I cannot stream for more than 3 hours is the most I can do. 3. Which I guess is a lot, but then I could just get so tired of it that it makes me not want to do anything after, which is not good for me. I'm doing highlights, but I don't know if that's working. That is not working. What else? Maybe that wasn't the right place for highlights. I just destroyed this painting again. Thank God for needle erasers. But not thank God for charcoal. It's not lifting that well. There you, charcoal. Ugh. Anyways, back to the drawing board. Literally. Blue again. Actually, I think if I overdo this, it's gonna get ruined. I'm still honestly surprised that I was able to work with charcoal, with pastel as well as I have so far, because I thought it was gonna be a disaster. But I wanted to do it because I wanted to use this black paper. And actually my whole plan had been to, like, since I had like the little reddish kind of colors and it was black and I had white, I thought I was gonna do like a little red panda. And I had even like sort of tested how to do the fur and everything. But then I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do something else. I think that's okay. Well, she doesn't have an eye, but does that matter? Oh wait, I need to paint in her eyebrow. Yep. And then I guess I can do her eye. I guess she has an eye. What is that? I don't know. That doesn't look like an eye. Whatever again. Okay, I think that's all. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, let's do a highlight. My camera cut up again. But I think that means that I should be over. I should have turned a smiling person, but nah. So there it is, a bit of a sea creature type of person, I guess. Should I? No. I thought the blue was gonna look stronger against this. The yellow was so pigmented, like it's really nice, but I thought the blue especially was gonna be like, oh, look at me, I am blue, I am the cordon bleu. Well, actually I think this is cool. I am the blue and I am taking away everyone's spotlight because blue is the best color ever. And it's not, it's green, but blue likes to believe that it's the best color ever because he just didn't get enough attention before. Yellow was getting all the attention all the time, being so bright and colorful and so attention seeking. So blue was just like, no, it is my time to shine. So he began like calling everybody, saying like, hey, by the way, did you know that blue is better than yellow? And people would be like, why? And he'd be like, because blue can combine to do lots of great colors like purple and like green. And they're like, oh really? Yeah, really. And then yellow will be like, no, don't listen to him, I'm still the brighter one, I've always been the brighter sibling. And then he'd be like, because did you know that I can also do green? And they're like, oh really? Yeah, I can do green and it's great. And they're like, and people were like, but if green, you both can make green, then that means that green is the best color because it combines the both of you. And then I said, I told people like, yeah, it's true, green is the best color. And then both yellow and blue were just like, what the heck, we didn't say that. But then I was just like, but you both said that green, you both make up green, and that's a great color, so green is the best color. And then they're like, impossible, we've been logically defeated. And yeah, so green is the best color. I'm done. I think I'm just gonna stop here. Yeah, I'm just rambling now, which I guess is the whole point of Doodle Talk, but now it's really a ramble. So I think I'm just gonna put this away. Wait, put my signature. That's a really bad signature. In the 6th month of the 16th year. Yeah, that's a very separate 16. Whatever. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope the fan wasn't like really distracting from my voice, and I hope my voice wasn't really distracting from the drawing and whatever. So I hope it was okay with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this Doodle Talk video. I hope you enjoyed maybe drawing with me, or maybe just listening to me, or maybe ignoring me all this while you looked at other stuff, and then suddenly you realized you were listening to Doodle Talk and you're like, oh darn, I haven't listened to this in like 20 minutes, I have to go back and listen to it. But then you said like, nah, I'll go listen to something better now. Thank you. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time in next video, whatever it may be. Bye. Rendered, no show through. Oh, this is so bent. No show through page. Because you know, you're kind of supposed to be united with your people there. Like the customers are like sometimes the enemy, and they just